If you have one of the Light Heart Gear hoodies or maybe a similar model, if you turn it inside its own pocket, it becomes a pillow, and there's even like a nice pillowcase fabric, probably meant for that. I've known about it for a while, but this was the first night I've tried it out as a pillow, and it was really comfortable. It's more firm than using your puffy coat, but I kind of liked that. Well, hello, you are hiking with Jenny on the Appalachian Trail. Today is day 67, and I just left a stealth campsite that's off of this little like blue blaze trail to a spring, and it was just a very lovely campsite. I was there by myself and had lots of space and sunlight and had a very relaxing night. Last night had plenty of time, so I ended up taking a sponge bath, doing a little laundry. I made tea last night, got some editing done, talked to Brian on the Zolio. It was a really nice, relaxing night, and I felt like I needed to do that, so it was really good, even though, I mean, I only hiked like 12 miles, I think, yesterday, but it was a hard 12 miles, and especially with the heat, yet that I'm honestly okay with what I did yesterday, because I feel good. I don't feel dehydrated today. Like, I was burning so many calories going up those mountains, and I just felt depleted. So when I got to camp and I made dinner and everything, I felt so much better. It is 8:30. Actually, I felt like I was getting a slow start today, but it wasn't that bad because I got up at 7. So it only took me an hour and a half to get ready, even though I washed my hair this morning because I was just feeling greasy, and you know, like, I just don't like the feeling of having greasy hair. So I was like, I'm just gonna wash it. So it took a little extra time, but I guess not that much. And I'm going to go at least 14 miles to the priest shelter, which is a place where you can leave your confessions of your sins. So I'm either going to camp there, or I might go past there depending on what time it is that I get there. If it's like before 5 o'clock, I'll move on. But if it's after 5 o'clock, I might just camp there. It's going to be another hot one today, so just going to get through it. What actually surprised me is how busy this area is. There was a lot of like noise coming from the parking area yesterday. It sounded like people were partying, but they weren't up super late, so that was good. A lot of people camped up here too. This is Tar Jacket Ridge. Very pretty. I found that I like, most of all, these like grassy, bald summits. I just think they're the prettiest thing, the prettiest part of the trail. My friend Froggy caught up to me. She had gone off trail for a few days, but she does like 25s and 30s, so she was able to catch back up since the last time I saw her in Parisburg. She'll like go like 25-30 mile days, but then she'll take a few days off from trail to like attend to family stuff, and she'll come back. So we flip-flop each other all the time. We've been hiking around each other since, gosh, I don't know, it was like right before the knock. So whatever day that was, 10, 11, 12, whatever So it's pretty wild. Like, you run into people that are just, wow, you're fast, but still end up, you know, around the same place at the same time. I'm about 7 miles in for today, and I am going to take my lunch break at the Sealy Woodworth shelter. Alright, first major hole of this backpack. I guess that's where my elbow rubs on the pack. And now there's a hole right along the zipper here. And probably would need to just replace the whole zipper or the hip belt. That's a bummer. I'm about to start a 1 mile climb up to the priest shelter. And it is very hot. It was 85 last I checked on my thermometer. And it's just made this day a lot more challenging. It's really cut down on what I can do mileage-wise. Even though the elevation really wasn't that bad, today it feels like so much more because it's just so high. I'm at least going to take a break here because I am out of water and I am sweating. I really don't do well in the heat. This is why I started in winter. Just took a break at the pre-shelter, refilled my water, read the confessions. Some of them were pretty funny. Stuff about not doing bear hangs and not burying your poop properly. One in particular from Lone Star. Do not approve, Lone Star. I'm not going to share it here, but very disappointed. So I've decided to push on. I have a 4.4 miles get down to the bottom where there's like a parking area and some tenting. So I'm gonna shoot for that. It's like 5:15 right now, so it should take me 2 hours to get down there. My reasoning is whatever I can get done tonight, it'll make tomorrow easier. And tomorrow is the day I'm getting picked up, so it gives me a little bit more leeway with being able to get to a certain parking area by a certain time. I could take my time if I need to, if it's really hot or if the weather's bad. I'm on top of Priest Mountain right now, and it's going to be the last time that we're above 4,000 feet until we get into northern New England. Don't let that fool you, though. I think that we're still going to have some big climbs. They just might be like 3,900 feet or something. Another thing I read in the logbook at the priest shelter was that somebody got married on the summit today. Congratulations. View of the valley below on the way down from the priest. Got a lot of descending left to do, like 4 miles of it, so
Well, hi, Jenny.
Hey. Ooh, shaky bridge. Shaky bridge. Dinner is good to go, pasta marinara. I added some chunks of Parmesan cheese, some freeze-dried zucchini, some crushed red pepper flakes, and an olive oil packet. It's delicious. Today I hiked 19.1 miles That was actually more than I thought it was. And it was like something like 3,400 feet elevation gain. Wow. Tomorrow I'm hoping to do something like 18, and the elevation looks more. So we'll see how it goes. This is a really nice spot. I'm like kind of like a stealth spot across the suspension bridge. There's like some campsites along the river, and there's a couple other people here. I was able to take a dip in the river, which was really refreshing. Just kind of like rinse off at the end of the day. It was just kind of rushed because I had to get everything done, like dinner and hang the food and get ready for bed, put the hammock up, everything before it got dark. Hopefully, I haven't checked the weather, but I hope it's not going to be quite as hot tomorrow, but we'll see. Thank you for watching and happy trails. And I've known about it for a while, but this is the first night that I've Jesus.